shalaka. Boom, boom, shalaka laka.
Hey,
buddies.
Doghouse
Hey,
Sport.
hey, my buddies. How are you? How are
Good.
you,
How you
Lance?
doing?
How are you, Joe? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. This is Doghouse Sports on YouTube for the first time, all three of us. Wanted to let you know that I am dressed up tonight.
Yeah, you don't have a tank top on.
No.
which is
I
odd.
got a reason for it. Tonight, me and the lady are going to a concert. Yeah, I'm gonna be dancing.
What concert?
We're going to the No Doubt concert here in Las Vegas at the
At
Sphere.
the Sphere.
At the
Wow,
Sphere.
that's a
Nice.
big
At the
show.
Sphere, yeah. So yeah, it's
Nice.
kind of excited about it because I remember listening to Gwen Stefani and No Doubt back in the day. But we're going to that. And hey, I want to thank. I don't know if everybody who's watching this, both of you. I want to thank all the subscribers. You guys saw that I produced a couple videos. Hey, subscribe, watch. We got one subscriber today. We got one, but that's
Yes.
fine.
Well, hey, we're on our way.
Hey, one is more than none. Come on.
There it is.
But,
One at a
listen, hey,
time.
I want to thank Danny Diaz for handling all the tech stuff tonight. So if it screws up, it's on him. That's just how that goes. I want to mention a couple things before we get into sports here. Joe actually came by my house last night, Lance.
For what?
Yeah, 9:30.
Pick up
It was kind of late, and he picked up food. First of all, how was it, Joe? How was the food I gave you?
Dude, let me tell you, it was so much food, by the way. I had to share with one of my friends.
Lance, he needed a Sherpa to bring the food home.
Yeah. So then, not only
where?
that,
What
I came
food?
home last night and I ate some fruit. Wood.
Yeah.
He gave me a bag of beautiful fruit as well. And then for some reason, I wanted to eat the fruit to make sure.
Of course.
It was fresh and it was just good. So I ate some fruit right away. I ate your pasta with tomatoes and
Let me talk
basil
about
and
that.
chicken.
That is baked ziti with a ricotta pesto inside and 4 cheeses and mushrooms and ground beef. Yeah, that was a good one. Then I gave you homemade potato salad and I gave you stuffed mushrooms as well. Lance,
Dude, it was
I
very delicious.
loaded
Very
him
good.
up.
My buddy Lamont says thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
How
gave
do
it
you
away.
have time
Great.
to make all this, Elvis?
Because I am now, a homebody. I'm a homemaker. Yeah, but listen, you guys know I've always loved to cook, and back in San Francisco, I was always cooking. But now
Right.
it's like I'm in a relationship with a woman, and we love food. She's a really good cook. I love to cook, so it's just it's next level. So, first of all, I want to mention the first annual Gold Rush Invitational. It's coming up June 12th at San Jose Muni Golf Course. This is going to be fun. I talked with the lead guy at the Gold Rush Tour. His name's Antonio. He's the where my Niners at guy.
Right.
And he's fantastic. Yeah, where my Niners at? I've done a few shows with them here in Vegas. It's going to be in San Jose, Friday, June 12th. The tee time is like 1 o'clock, but I'm going to be out there. Here's what's fun about it. Not only am I going to do a quick little live stream out there, but I guess there's a couple guys that are going, oh, my God, Doghouse is going to be here. Do you think Elvis would want to get on the first tee with a microphone and insult the golfers? I said, yes, of course I do.
your thing, man.
Absolutely, you would.
Because come on, think about it. I'm going to be going, oh, God, look at you. You wearing a diaper, pal? I mean, I'm just going to have
Oh
fun
my
with
God!
it. But yeah,
we have to record that for sure.
thank you. Yeah. Oh, totally. We'll be out there, but it's going to be a blast. There's just like a few tickets left, eventbrite.com, and you search first annual Gold Rush Tour Invitational, but it's going to be a blast. It's going to be great to be in San Jose where we all started in radio back in 1994. All right, let's get right into it. NBA playoffs last night. It was game 6 in San Antonio, and the Spurs just dominated and blew out OKC 118-91. What's great is there is a game 7 tomorrow night. This is going to be can't miss, you guys. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I mean,
this is for sure. Yeah.
I mean, not only did San Antonio show up to blow up and did such a big win, I think it was like one of the largest wins in the Western Conference Finals.
They were up by 25 at one point. They were up by 25 points.
Yeah, and to have a lead like that and to dominate like that, and then to go on the road, it's going to be real interesting. This is must-see TV for sports fans
100%.
tomorrow night. What time does it start? What time do you tip off?
I think it's 5:30 tomorrow night on ABC. But I mean, Wemby shook off a marginal game 5. He had like 28 points, 10 rebounds, but it was the bench. Dylan Harper came off the bench and had 22 in 18 minutes or something like that. De'Aaron Fox, he had an off game. He was 1 for 9, only scored 9. But when that bench is on fire, They are so young, and we've had this conversation before, Lance. When you've got those two-way players that can play defense and come back in transition, there's no beating teams like that. But OKC is the same. They can exist. You know, they're the champ, for God's sake. You know,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
we'll
I don't
see.
know who New York is hoping to play
Yeah,
because let's see, the Thunder beat New York both of the games they played this year, but New
Wow.
York beat San Antonio 2 times and lost 1 time. They had that extra game because they won them. They beat them in the NBA midseason cup thing.
got it.
But
Yeah, okay.
I do know one thing though is these New York fans, they need to just take a breath. Just
Thank you.
pump the brakes for a second. I mean, all I keep hearing about is they're on this 11-game
Yeah, 11 wins in a
playoff
row.
win streak
Yeah.
that's historical because you know when you consider the point differential. But look who they beat.
It's the Eastern
you-
Conference. Yeah,
You beat the Hawks, the Sixers,
yeah.
and the Cavs. Congratulations.
You
I
swept
think
the Cavs. Big deal.
they're in for
Yeah,
a rude
But they
awakening
did
because
sweep 2 teams, though. Come on, you
yeah,
gotta
but look who they swept. I mean, and
Yeah.
none of those teams play defense. None of them.
Nope.
There's-
100%
There's
right.
no James Harden for Brunson to abuse on
Yeah.
OKC or San Antonio.
By the way, it's 5:00 tomorrow night on NBC. The finals actually start Wednesday at 5:30 on ABC. So it's tomorrow night, 5:00 on NBC. That game tomorrow night. I don't care what you're doing, people. You got to watch that game.
Oh, I'm
because-
gonna go watch that tomorrow. That's one of those ones where you go to like Durango or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you go to a
100%.
sports bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Durango. That is a great sports bar.
Oh, I love it. as
Sports
well.
book here in Vegas.
So
that's
who do you
just-
think
just
wins?
Exciting. I think OKC wins at home. I think that's too much for them to overtake.
Man,
At
I think San Antonio is going to take it.
Oh, please.
So do I.
Wem-
I'm with
Wemby
you.
against
I mean,
the Knicks. Wemby against the Knicks in the finals. That would be outstanding for the NBA.
It
Well,
really
unless
would
SGA does a bunch of flopping, then maybe
Oh.
the refs will give him the game.
Yeah. No, he's
You know,
known
and
for
it
that
doesn't
too.
matter really who wins. I think we're going to have a great NBA Finals. Let's just
Oh,
call
for
it what
sure.
it is.
For
And you've
sure.
seen the Knicks,
Yeah.
what they're on and what the Knickerbockers are doing. Going, come on, this team's coming in with so much momentum, so much swag. The
Yeah.
fans are going nuts over there. It's going to be an interesting Finals period.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I
do
don't
you guys think SJ flops that much? I don't really.
He does,
Mm.
and there's an actual video I saw on YouTube, and I should have pulled that up, but I'll get that next time. Where it's nonstop flopping, and you know who started that, right? That was
Well,
LeBron.
that's editing
That's
and all
LeBron.
that stuff. He doesn't do it so much. I don't feel like he's too bad.
I think he's a
I mean,
flopper, but
it's-
that's okay.
People are
Hey,
going
listen,
crazy over it. They
I
even
know.
have. They have. Did you see his lawyers
You can
had to
bet.
do a cease and desist?
Yes,
That-
yes,
because
yes.
some company made up a board game.
Yeah.
That's you remember the old Operation game, Joe?
Of
Yeah, I don't-
course.
Where
I
you're
never
trying to
heard
take
of
the organs and the bones out, and if you
Yeah.
hit the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
it buzzes you. But this game, it's called. I have it right here. It's called Unethical Hoops.
Ha!
And you try to perform surgery. I mean, you try to take the ball away from a basketball player named Shea,
Okay.
but they don't say
yeah.
Gilgeous Alexander or they don't use
No.
his likeness or anything. But come on,
Oh God.
you
come
try
on,
to
let
get
it
the ball
go.
out without getting buzzed,
Yeah,
my goodness.
without
that's
fouling
funny.
him.
That's kind of ridiculous, but I don't. So did they shut it down? Do you know?
I don't
I
know.
mean, well, if anything, if they didn't shut it down, it just gave them great publicity. You know,
Totally,
it just
yeah.
gave them like, oh, I got to check that out. Let me sign up for that stuff. So yeah,
To me,
that is.
Brunson flops just as much as SGA. If
Agreed,
you call it
agreed.
flopping,
I know.
I
I
don't
know.
know.
I just want to see Wemby in the finals. I really.
Me too.
I want to see that man. I can't get enough of him playing. And, he's had some off games, obviously, but they are putting 2 big guys on him, and Holmgren, who's had a really marginal series, and that Hartenstein German Nazi guy. That guy's
Whoa.
a beast. That guy is constantly tackling Wemby.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
no,
They're physical, man.
Holmgren. See, that guy needs to get some protein and get a weight. Get a coach or somebody, a strength conditioning coach. That guy is so skinny. He's like 7'3", and man, he could just get tossed. What the hell? But he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the NBA Board of Governors has passed anti-tanking rules, and it's expanding the lottery. Now, this thing, it's all very confusing, but what it does is the format expands the lottery from 14 to 16 teams, including the 8th seed in each conference's playoff picture. and adds these anti-tanking measures where the bottom 3 teams are dealt lesser chances for the number 1 pick. I read through it like 3 times. I still don't know exactly what it is, but of course there's going to be people going back and forth, and it's, I guess, disincentivizing teams for tanking and finishing with the worst records. But at least they're trying something.
I was hoping that you could explain it to me, because I did the same thing. I tried to read through it, and I actually gave up. I don't know.
Listen,
just tell me what the percentage, the odds are.
Yeah, I agree. And let's get rid of the ping pong balls. It's 2026, for God's sakes.
Well, they're not going to be able to really do this, you guys. You got to really think about it. Hey, you're not giving it your all. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Dude, it's not that. It's some of these teams are benching all their starters for multiple games in a row.
Yeah.
That's the obvious, that's the obvious stuff.
I mean, they'll say, oh, no, they were injured. My point is they'll have a rhyme to the reason. It's unfortunate, and I agree with you. But the organizations to fight the NBA, they're not going to sit there and just, give in. They're going to sit there and fight it.
I think it's actually going to benefit the Warriors, because they're kind of usually stuck in that near the play-in, right?
Yeah, they'll
and
get
their
more
odds
advantage.
are horrible, but now I think their odds are going to be okay.
So if you had a chance to think about what the Warriors should do, Lance, I mean,
the 11th pick?
I know. Not only that, they have, and I've said this before, they have to go after another star. They have to. They got to give it their all. They got to give up first-round picks for the next couple of years. I know you hate that.
Man, I'm not.
I'm
on the other side.
I know. But they've made the commitment. Steph's going to be around. Kerr signed a 2-year deal extension. They've got to do, think about it. They've got to do something to win now. It's like the Rams. They're win now mode, outside of course, drafting Ty Simpson at number 13, which was still kind of crazy. I just think the Warriors need to grab another star.
Not if they have to give up too much stuff. I wouldn't do it.
But we don't know if these players are going to be any good. It's a draft pick, for God's sake. Look what happened with who was that? The 76ers. They did that process and this and that, got all these players, and they still suck. They still suck. So I don't know. I just look at this anti-tanking as they're doing something, but it's just probably not going to work, because there's just too much. I think there's a lot of scam-a-lama ding-dong. How does a Wemby go to the San Antonio Spurs? How does that happen? How does Dallas get the number 1 pick after blow? There's something going on there. Lance, you had a story about the Las Vegas Aces, Becky Hammon, making a comment that she said small players like Jalen Brunson cannot take their teams to a championship.
Yep.
Really?
She actually said this a while ago, that if your best player is your smallest player, you can't win a championship. A small player can't lead a team to a championship.
Really?
Wow.
It's stupid.
For the most part, yeah. But just recently, didn't Steph do it 4 times?
4 times. He's got 4 championships. Also, there's other players that did that. Remember?
He had a great supporting cast, but he definitely did it. You can't say that
he was the main. He's the main guy.
Then that comes down to ownership. That comes down to ownership in your front office. So I think there's been other times that a smaller player. Remember the Bad Boys in Detroit? They had a great team, but Isaiah Thomas was the leader, and they won in '89 and they won in 1990. He was the best player on that team. What's that?
Yeah.
I said, look at Spud Webb back in the day.
Well, he didn't win no championships, bro. Dude, Spud Webb.
That was a cool dunk contest, though.
That was the best. Oh, that was great. But remember, Allen Iverson took the Sixers. They didn't win the finals, but there was Steve Nash, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard. They were all best players on their teams under 6'3".
Isn't SGA kind of one of the on the
and
smaller
he's their best player. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shut up, Becky Hammon.
SGA is one of the dopest players to watch right now, in my opinion. Every time he just touches the ball and he's out there and you just focus on him, he's a freak of nature.
So are you guys going to make a Vegas Knights game this year or what?
Oh, no. The tickets will be out of control because they're going to the finals. There's no way.
What? You're going to the Sphere tonight. You can afford a Vegas night.
Because tickets were cheap as hell last minute. What are you talking about?
Those tickets are $300 easily.
No. Listen, we're going to Rod Stewart next week. They're $28.
What?
$28? Yeah.
It's Rod Stewart.
That's just great. Hey, don't
try
rip
going
on
to
Maggie May.
BTS or somebody.
Dude, I was taking people to that BTS. It was ridiculous. ridiculous. That concert, they're so
I saw the one in
packed.
the Bay Area, some video on that.
Wait,
That was crazy too.
What song do they sing? What is it?
It's a boy band
clue.
from
Like
South
a
Korea.
pop?
I don't know.
Korean pop band.
Yeah, K-pop. That's what it is. Oh, getting back to SGA. If he wins, he won the MVP twice in a row. If he wins another championship this year with the Oklahoma City Thunder, he joins a pretty exclusive club. There are NBA players who have multiple MVPs and multiple championship rings, and here they are. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Steph Curry. And he will do it back-to-back. A lot of those players didn't do it back-to-back. He will join that group of two-time MVP and two-time NBA champion. Those are the players that he's going to join on that. So we're seeing something special here with him and Wemby. I mean,
SGA better. I mean, he better get it out of the way now because Wemby's going to sweep everything
100%
for the next decade.
Because
I think
they're
you're
going,
right.
they're only going to get better.
What is Wemby not going to
snatch
get
it right now?
Yeah,
he's going to get most blocks ever. He's going to get crazy things that we haven't even seen before, and it's going to go to new numbers of like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I agree. We're so lucky. It's like, remember when Tiger became pro, and I watched, you know me, I was a golf geek back then. When he became pro in 1997, I was obsessed with every swing he ever took. I saw him play a couple times, Torrey Pines, and then in the Bay Area at the Olympic Club. It's that kind of feeling, you know? It's that kind of feeling. It's like, this is a generational talent, that's for sure.
He was a big Doghouse fan too when he was going to Stanford.
Well,
By the way,
he was a big Elvis fan. What do you?
That's what I meant. But,
hey, remember when we brought the lookalike Tiger Woods guy in the studio?
That's right. I think wasn't Bob Visosky fooled?
Yeah.
I think our general manager
for a
was
second,
fooled.
I think he figured it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, he
So,
did.
He did look a lot like him, though.
He did.
I just had a conversation today with the artist Baby Bash, and he told me to tell you guys what's up. He literally mentions Hollywood and Elvis, and he's a big fan and loves you guys.
Sweet.
And I randomly was having a conversation with him today as we're just mentioning random
Is
things.
he now your pot dealer?
No, not at all. He was in town in LA for a show to do, and my other buddy was with him tattoo, so we were just all bullshitting.
Dig it. So let's get into this real quick. Lance, I know you're obsessed with the World Cup, but I got to be honest with you guys. I've been reading about it. Did you know that this couple of weeks or whatever it is, this is the most watched sporting event in the world? They are talking billions of viewers. The final match can get over 1 billion views for the final match. This is absolutely the biggest sporting event in the year. It's crazy.
You know what else is more crazy in my opinion? The hosting cities that host the World Cup, the amount of prostitutes that they bring in to cater the crowds that are going to these soccer games is unrealistic. It's just crazy to think that that's a big, big part of this whole industry.
Listen, I had no idea, you guys, where these teams are going to, where these games are going to be played. It turns out 11 games are in the U.S., none in the Bay Area for some reason, 2 venues in Canada.
What?
And
no, I thought there was one at Levi's. No,
I looked it up earlier today. It said it's not at Levi's. Unless I'm wrong, it's 11 venues in the U.S., 2 are in Canada, and 3 are in Mexico. You guys may not remember, but the Niners were supposed to play in Mexico last year, and that got scrubbed because they were going to Estadio Azteca, and they were getting the field ready for the World Cup. The World Cup is priority to these, obviously the Latin countries and things like that. But man,
so hold on. They said the football team couldn't play a year before the soccer event?
A year. Because they said it.
Smokes.
Yeah, they spent quite a bit of money to get that Estadio Azteca up to par. But I think that this is probably
they're having a halftime show this year too. First time they're having a halftime show at the World Cup.
At the finals?
Yeah,
or what?
In the final game. Yeah. I think it's like Madonna, Shakira. Actually, I think it's BTS.
Shakira. Wow. See,
way.
This is.
I
Dude,
think so.
1 billion people. I got to be honest with you. I will watch the USA, see what they do. I don't know who's on the roster, but this multi-week World Cup draws billions of viewers around the world. I mean, it's just. I guess you can talk further on this, Lance. This could be Messi. This could be his last World Cup.
I'm thinking. At his age, right? Ronaldo and Messi probably their last.
Ronaldo. I saw something today that he could play in 2030. There's a chance it is. Ronaldo is worth like $2 billion. Huh,
Easily.
$2 billion.
These games are awesome to watch. Once you start learning a little bit about soccer, like I said, my son got me to learn because he was playing. I love watching it. Matter of fact, Las Vegas has a team that's undefeated at home right now, the Lights. Las Vegas Lights is a professional soccer
I'm sorry.
team.
Soccer and hockey on TV, I just can't get into it. And I'm sure going to like World Cup, Premier League, or La Liga, I mean, I'm sure those are great. But, I mean, just watching it, it's boring.
Lights are undefeated at home here in Vegas, Elvis. We should go. There's a game tomorrow night.
I'm busy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm watching NBA hoops.
So you think the U.S. is going to make it to the knockout round of the World Cup? You think?
So who are they playing? They're playing like, is it Turkey?
So the group is Paraguay, Australia,
and Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any. I mean, obviously they can beat Australia. Throw another ship on the bobby, they'll beat those guys. And I guess we've got some pretty good players. I didn't know we had three goalies on the team. I had no idea that was a thing. But
we get to play three goalies at the same time.
No, they got three on the roster. They got three on the roster. Here's what I'm gonna do is I am gonna get into this because now I know if you ain't watching it, you're a friggin' moron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if the whole world is watching it, then what are you doing?
The world is watching. Yeah, I agree. So
I mean, the U.S. is their FIFA ranking is 16 right now, so they should make it because this year they're increasing the knockout round to 32. It used to be just 16. I think that's why they were having a hard time squeaking in, but.
Yeah,
32. If they don't get in when there's 32, we got issues.
Yeah, I know there's no chance they make it to the finals, but you can imagine that on wherever that's going to be played on the West Coast, that would be insane. But we know that's not happening.
You think ever?
I don't know. I don't know the game. Maybe if robots are playing. If we got, you know what I'm saying? We got like Tesla robots playing.
I feel like it's going to be never, but then I think about basketball, right? Remember back in the 90s, the Dream Team was killing everyone. We're like so far ahead of everyone. Look at now. I mean, we're about to lose in the Olympics soon.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Very soon.
And we did lose for a while there, didn't we? We did lose when it was like all the, it was college kids and stuff
but
like that.
Even I'm talking after the professionals. We're this close.
The whole world is starting to get really good in basketball. There's some teams out there.
Dude, look at that. It's only like what 30 whatever years. It can. Yeah. I mean, the only problem is soccer's like baseball has the same problem in America.
That's what
the best young athletes, they want to play football first, then basketball, then maybe baseball. Then soccer.
Oh, totally. Well, listen, that's the thing is we invented the game. You know what I'm saying? And so we should always be good at. That's where I really wanted. In fact, tonight Carolina beat Montreal, the Canadiens, to go to the NHL Finals, the Stanley Cup against Las Vegas. So bummer. I wanted to see Canada get in the finals,
right?
So Vegas could just run all over them. I think the Vegas Golden Knights didn't have that great of a regular season. They're just putting it together at the right time.
But dude, they just swept right now in the Western Conference Finals.
No, I get it. I get it.
Chicago was unbelievable.
Like I said, no, it was Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, excuse me, that's right.
Yeah. You don't know teams. We know that. You were like the
Boston,
Spider Monkeys.
Just start making shit up.
All right, let's get into a couple more things here. Let's get into the NFL. 49ers, of course, getting back Nick Bosa. Looks like he's going to return and be back for training camp and return for week 1, which is great news. Him and, of course, Fred Warner coming off major injuries. They are the cornerstone of that defense, bringing back Dre Greenlaw. They still got question marks in that defensive backfield, in my opinion, also the offensive line. But did you guys see that they now have $72 million, the most of any team in cap space to spend this season?
That's
wow. I mean, yeah. So, Lance, I know you got issues with their edge. They're still out there. Joey Bosa is still out there. He wants $20 million. Jadeveon Clowney and Hassan Reddick. Also, Cam Jordan is out there. AJ Epinesa, who's pretty good, and Kyle Van Noy. So there are some bodies out there. Sure, they're 30 plus, but there are some people that they could work into as far as, having on the bench, bring them in just so it's fresh. I mean, there are some people out there. I still think Joey Bosa is probably going to get signed and play with his brother, even though he wants $20 million
if you have the money, you might as well just do it, right?
I agree.
I say go get Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
Then you go get Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and bring Debo back.
Bring Debo back.
There's your 72 right there. Let's just
I
go.
agree.
We'll
I
have
agree.
fun.
I don't think Debo, because they've got two old. Come on, they just got Mike Evans and Christian Kirk. They got those older guys. If you can get a Stephon Diggs, he had a great season with the Patriots last season. He had a really good season, and then he got hurt, and then he had some drama with who's the rapper woman that he was with. But I think he's still very, very good at what he does. But they got to get younger, man. This is my opinion.
No, I don't mean Debo as a wide receiver. I mean use Debo as a pass rusher. How are they gonna block him?
Nobody. Well, they're gonna just toss him. I mean, you got those
Fats will
big
get
left
on the
tackles.
edge.
Yeah,
I don't know how he didn't last as a head coach out there in Fremont Wood.
Yeah, it's also available. A wide receiver is Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Amari Cooper, and DeAndre Hopkins. Those are some wide receivers.
No more wide receivers and no more running backs, please.
I agree. I know.
Please.
But my opinion, this is Ricky Pearsall's prove it year. He was a first-round pick. Sure, he got shot. Sure, he's been injured, but he's healthy now. This
Didn't
is
he
where
come back like weeks after being shot, for God's sakes?
we all do that.
That's just funny you went through that. Sure, he got shot in the chest.
Dude, just rub some dirt on it, bro. Get back in there, bro. God of the day, you're just all prima donna divas, man. Come on. Dude. I think this is Ricky. They've got Mike Evans. I think he's going to be fantastic in this Shanahan defense or offense. I really do think he's going to be good. I'm not sure about Christian Kirk. He wasn't used well in Houston and Jacksonville. He had a good year with Jacksonville, actually, but I don't know about him, but we'll see. Some other things going on in the NFL, there are some quarterback battles going on right now. Quarterback battles going on in Minnesota. You guys saw that they signed Kyler Murray to a one-year deal. It's a prove-it deal. He's going against J.J. McCarthy. I think that Kyler Murray, with that incredible trio of wide receivers, and I'm including Jawan Jennings, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Jawan Jennings, I think Kyler Murray is going to light it up this year, and he's going to sign another $50 million a year contract with Minnesota. I think he beats out J.J. McCarthy. He's just not working out because he's hurt or he's throwing picks or whatever. They do have the best wide receiver, or one of the top three wide receiver groups in the NFL. Cleveland also they've got
wait. Did you guys see the whole J.J. McCarthy, Kyler Murray press conference thing this week?
No, what happened?
It was cringy, right? Or no?
Yes, very cringy.
Okay.
Well, on J.J. McCarthy's part. So, they at the OTAs, they go up for the interviews or whatever, right? The press conferences. Yeah. So they asked Kyler Murray about his relationship with J.J. McCarthy, and he says all the right stuff, right? He says, I'm trying to mentor him, and we're doing this together. We're like in the same quarterback room, and we're going to work through this. We're competitors, but we're also on the same team, right? But then they go to J.J. McCarthy, and listen to this. So they ask him about his relationship with Kyler Murray, and he says, it's just like two guys in a classroom. He sits on one side, and I sit on the other side, and it's the coach's responsibility to teach us and coach us.
Oh, my God.
And he said it's like high school. That's what he said. He says like high school. We go into the classroom. He sits on one side. I sit on the other side. And it's not awkward, but the coaches need to just coach us.
Wow. He's done.
Who is he? Like, what is this guy?
He was a first-round pick. McConnell, the head coach there, did great things with Kirk Cousins, did great things with Sam Darnold, obviously, who left for Seattle and won a Super Bowl. I think he's got to make a move, just like, how these guys are taken early and then they go somewhere else and they succeed. Baker Mayfield, he's a great example of that. Sam Darnold, another one. I think he's done. But there's also another quarterback battle going on in Cleveland. They've got 4 quarterbacks in camp. There's the new head coach, Todd Monken, who he was the offensive coordinator at Baltimore. Deshaun Watson, in the final year of that, 5-year, $250 million, whatever guaranteed contract that Cleveland signed. I guess him and Shedeur Sanders are going back and forth. I think Shedeur should start in Cleveland, personally. That's what I think.
I mean, that's the crowd favorite. That's the one to make everybody happy. And I think he's earned it from what he did last year.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought
100%.
Deshaun retired. No, I thought he said he's not playing.
No, I think he is. No, he's playing. He's going back and forth. Also in Atlanta, Tua Tagovailoa is competing against Michael Penix there in Atlanta. So that's always a crappy thing.
I love when these quarterbacks compete like that. And I love when the teams leave it open. Like we're not going to announce our starter and let's leave it out there. That puts the fire under people's asses and let's see what you can do. I like
you're
that.
great. All right, let's finally, because I got to fly to this concert. Let's talk about the Johnny Manziel MMA debut. I did not see it, but we do have a video clip. Danny, if you want to play that video clip of Johnny Manziel, formerly known as Johnny Football, was in an MMA fight. Go ahead and play that, Danny, if you got it. Oh, look at him. He is not in football shape. Oh, who did he? Look at the fat. Oh my God!
He's fighting a social media dude, right?
Oh, that's probably it. I mean, and I guess he said afterwards, "That's it. I'm done fighting." But man, that's another one that was taken early in the first round and just flamed out. Remember how great he was at Texas A&M? Remember how great he was? He was a great college football player. So you just never know on these guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I got to fly. Unfortunately,
good in the NFL.
I don't know. I got to fly. Unfortunately, I appreciate you both. Thank you, Danny.
All right, Danner. Love you.
We'll
Have fun
be back
tonight.
next week. All right, guys. Thank you
Have
so
a good
much,
time at the
everybody. Thanks for
concert,
joining
brother.
us. Thanks,
Thanks,
dudes.
Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
Later,
We'll talk
Wood.
soon.